Hello and welcome to Story Time with Trish, where we go places you wouldn't want to. So yesterday was pretty dark. It really was, because it was my journal entry, what I was really feeling. And I kind of spared my family and those I wrote to in the actual letters. So that was how it was. But the next one, it's only a page and a little bit. So that won't take us long, and it's much happier. So we can just breathe and relax now. All right. 12th letter continued. Okay, so this letter, that journal notes were written in between. 12th letter continued. That was that letter I wrote over a few days, but then I did a journal note in between. So look, if you buy the book, you can read it as quick as you want to. Yeah, feel free to buy the book, speakertrishjenkins.com. Go to the store. You can order it as an ebook or as a physical book. If you're in Australia, I can mail it to you. If you're outside Australia, you get it from Amazon and it'll be drop shipped to you. Okay, but I won't be able to sign those ones. I can sign. I'll just put this on. Do not disturb. The Australian ones, if you buy it directly through me, I can sign it for you if you want. People seem to like that. All right. We got back to Albion yesterday. As we were driving through the city, I remember so if you know Brisbane, we were west, so we would come up through Centenary Highway and then Milton Road, whichever road it is that along through the bottom of the city, and then sort of come up to Albion. As we were driven through the city, I remember arriving at Albion the first time in a prison truck. Would I feel sad? I thought, wondering how I was going to be. No. As soon as I entered the house, I was welcomed by my friends. It felt so different to what I'd been coping with. I realised I really had been ostracised out at Warwick. Well, I'm stronger now and older. I no longer feel like it's my job to placate people. I know how to take charge of the situation spiritually. I might be in custody, but I'm no more a prisoner than anyone else in a restricted situation. What is your situation? Is your prison a bad marriage? Are you in a dead-end career? Are you suffering depression or sickness? Wherever you are, your prison is in your head. That's what I wrote right there. Your prison, where is it? Down there. Your prison is in your head. And you know, that is the whole reason I speak, because the strongest prison bars are in our head. Doesn't matter where you are. And you can bust out of those ones. You really, really can. You can control what you think about and how you think about it. Like Paul, I have learned how to abound and how to be abased, like now. I have learned to be content because I am only a willing captive of Christ and he loves me. So I know this is really spiritual, but this is what I was really going through, and I reached out to the God that I reach out to. You reach out to what you do, but if you don't have anything to reach out to, you can borrow my God, if that helps. He loves me, he loves you. Despite the irritations and behavior of others, I do not feel like a prisoner in my heart. Perhaps they sense this and it irks them. I feel like a visitor passing through with the Holy Spirit as my tour guide. This attitude allows me to rise above any persecution and care for the people around me. So you go through things, they come to pass, and they pass. And whatever you're going through, even if it's in your workplace, it can pass, and you may move on to another job, or somebody else might move on, or you might take some action to improve things, maybe. But you don't have to remain stuck. All right. Even the officers are more trapped than I am. I must confess to a fleshly satisfaction at this thought. Yeah, it's your identity is really important. And I may go on to talk about this, but I never saw myself as a criminal. I never saw myself as a prisoner. It really did feel like this is an odd place that I am, that I really don't belong in, and I'll be leaving eventually. But I guess if you're stuck there for long enough, you might take that on. Take heart. A genuine relationship with Jesus who really loves you and is vitally interested in your life will set you free. So these were the letters I was writing to my church friends and a handful of non-Christians. But, you know, this is who I am. And if that helps you, then, you know, that's a good thing. Thank you to those who write to me. It gives me such encouragement to hear from you. Justin always prints out your emailed replies and he posts them to me as well. What he used to do, and I asked him to do this, is each time because he would send out my letter typed out as an email to people and they would just reply. So he would print it out, cut out, even if it was just 2 lines, he'd cut it out in a slip and he'd put it in its own envelope to me. And so when the mail came, there'd be all these letters from you and it would be Jenkins, 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 Smith, Jenkins, and it was kind of fun. And they're like, who the heck is this person that all these people are writing to? I didn't know I had a big church family who cared about me. So it was great. And I want to give a shout out to the Kings. You had a home cell group on a Wednesday night and one day you all sat around and you decided, you'd been praying for me every week, and you decided to sit down, each of you, and write to me. And I got letters that said, Dear Trish, we haven't met, but I've been praying for you for weeks now in our home cell group, and I just want to encourage you. Well, my goodness. If you're there and you're watching, just tag Trishy King and just give her a little reminder. That'll encourage her. And if you were in that group, let me know. But it was really, really special. Oh, I should get my box of letters and show the physical. I'll do that. I'll get my box maybe next time and show you some of the letters that I received. So anyway, so there's that. God bless you all with health and prosperity, great relationships, and the revelation of himself to you. Love, Trish. So I wrote that Thursday, 6. That was the 9th. That was 3 days after the dark entry that I did previously. So I guess I had time to get my attitude right after that, after all. Anyway, if you've enjoyed that, give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share, subscribe, whatever it is, the things that they tell you that you should ask people to do so that it can get it around if it's going to be a blessing. All right, I'll let you go. Got to go up and finish making dinner. Bless you heaps, and I'll see you next time.